Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reading from a subreddit, so let's jump into it. Am I the asshole for kicking down the door and yelling at my wife's side piece? My wife 29F and I, 27M, have been married for 5 years and have 2 beautiful kids together, a 6-year-old girl and a 2-year-old boy. I work as a mechanic and she's a stay-at-home mom. She is an amazing mother and a wonderful wife. The reason I say was wonderful is that she cheated on me and I don't know if I can ever forgive her for that. I cannot be around the house as much as I'd like to because I work long shifts to provide for my family. It's hard, but someone's got to do it. I just want to give my kids the life they deserve. Because of this, my wife minds the kids during the week, except for when she goes to her mother's on Wednesday nights so I can spend some time with the kids before I work my night shift. For the last month or so, she's been acting weird. Like she would start talking strangely when I entered the room and stopped abruptly when I left. At first, I thought maybe it was something to do with our sex life. So I brought it up with her, and she said everything was fine, that she just needed more help around the house. That sounded reasonable enough, so I didn't push it. But then other things happened. For example, she started telling me the kids did something they never did. They spilled water on the floor, but they both have very good fine motor skills, and they're pretty neat. I also noticed that she was doing loads of laundry all of a sudden. None of it was dirty, and some of it wasn't even washed. I tried not to think about it too much. Then one day I asked her if she could make me lunch for my work, and she went off on me. She said that I've never asked her before, and I told her that I didn't think it was fair that she had to do everything around the house. Her response was that she wants a divorce. My whole world fell apart. This woman is my best friend, the mother of my children and the love of my life, and she wanted a divorce. After pulling myself together a bit, I asked her what I did to deserve this, and she said I wasn't there for her and that she had to do everything by herself. She wouldn't elaborate further and just kept asking for a divorce. Of course, I refused. I love my wife and I would never divorce her. Not only am I hurt, but confused. The kids are still young. Why would she want to tear our family apart? I stayed up crying that night and woke up early the next morning to go to work. My boss, who's a great guy, gave me the morning off and I went home. Upon my arrival, I went to check on the kids and found my eldest daughter asleep on the couch. My heart broke. I just wanted to wake her up and tell her everything was going to be all right. But as I walked past her, I heard the bed creaking. Then I remembered what she said about wanting a divorce, and I suddenly felt angry. I opened the door and saw my wife and another man in bed together. I rushed over and yelled at him, but he was fast asleep. I was livid. I woke him up and continued to yell at him. That's when I kicked the door down. The moment he realized I was awake, he jumped out of bed and tried to leave, but I grabbed his shirt and threw him to the ground. He tried to get up, but I threw him back down and kept insulting him. My wife started crying and begging me to stop, but I couldn't listen. I felt betrayed, heartbroken, angry, devastated, and hopeless all at once. I ran outside and shouted at my wife to get away from me, and that she is never allowed to speak to me again. She stood there crying for a few seconds, and then ran after me. I didn't want to hear her out, but I must admit that I was hoping she would come after me. And when she did, it almost felt like a relief. I kept walking and met up with my buddy who took me out drinking. Now I'm staying at his place. I don't know what to do. I love my wife, but she cheated on me. I don't know if I can ever forgive her for that. And I'm scared that she might leave me for that guy. Please help. Am I the asshole here?